Billie Eilish, born in Los Angeles in 2001, has become one of the most distinctive and influential voices of her generation, a singer whose haunting lyrics and whispered melodies have captivated millions. Yet behind her rise to global stardom lies a deeply human story of vulnerability, emotional turmoil, and a childhood marked by feelings so intense they almost led her parents to seek professional help. In her earliest teenage years, Billie found herself completely consumed by a powerful crush on pop sensation Justin Bieber. What might seem, on the surface, like an innocent teenage obsession was, for Billie, something far deeper and more overwhelming. According to Thomas Smith, editor of Billboard UK, Billie wasn't just a fan, she was a true belieber, whose feelings for Bieber often bordered on anguish. At that time, Billie would decorate every inch of her small bedroom walls with photos of Bieber. His music played constantly, becoming both a comfort and a source of distress. It was around the release of his 2012 hit, As Long As You Love Me, that Billie's emotions reached an especially intense peak. Her parents, actress and screenwriter Maggie Baird and actor Patrick O'Connell, began to worry. They saw their daughter crying endlessly, unable to control the wave of emotion that Bieber's music seemed to unlock. Speaking candidly years later on Apple Music's Show Me and Dad Radio, which she co-hosts with Billie's father, Maggie shared her concerns from those days. "I just want to say we did consider taking you to therapy," she admitted directly to Billie. For Maggie, it wasn't just about a teenage crush, it was about witnessing her daughter suffer from something that felt deeper and darker than simple idol worship. "You were in so much pain over Justin," Maggie recalled, her voice tinged with the memory of worry and helplessness. Billie herself confirmed just how profoundly she was affected. "There was a period where I cried every single day of my life," Billie admitted. It wasn't only the music, it was the ache of longing, the confusion of adolescence, and the overwhelming nature of her emotions. For Billie, being a Belieber wasn't fun fandom, it was raw, consuming, and at times painful. Adding to this emotional turbulence was a physical setback that would change Billie's life forever. At age 13, she suffered a serious hip injury while dancing, an injury so severe it ended her dream of pursuing dance professionally. Dancing had been Billie's first love and her primary form of self-expression. Losing that part of her identity was devastating, compounding the emotional struggles she was already experiencing. Yet rather than letting heartbreak and disappointment silence her, Billie began to find a new voice, literally and figuratively. Alongside her older brother Finneas, she started making music in the modest confines of their family home. What began as small, late-night recording sessions soon blossomed into something extraordinary. Music became her refuge, a place to pour the feelings she couldn't share elsewhere. In late 2015, at just 13 years old, Billie recorded Ocean Eyes, a song written by Finneas. The haunting beauty of the track captured the depth of her emotions and the vulnerability she felt. Released online, it unexpectedly resonated with thousands of listeners, marking the true beginning of Billie's journey from a fan crying alone in her bedroom to an artist capable of moving millions. For Billie, Ocean Eyes wasn't just a song, it was a revelation. It showed her that pain could be transformed into art, and heartbreak could become connection. Thomas Smith noted, via The Mirror, how this song became the spark that ignited her rise to fame, a path Billie never could have predicted during those long car rides spent sobbing to Justin Bieber. Looking back, Billie's story is far more than the tale of a teenage crush. It's about a young girl who felt deeply, sometimes painfully so, and who struggled to understand the power of those emotions. It's about parents who, despite being part of the entertainment industry themselves, saw their daughters suffering and considered seeking therapy not because they thought she was broken, but because they wanted to protect her gentle heart. In many ways, Billie's early heartbreak helped shape the artist she would become. Her ability to articulate raw, honest emotion is what sets her music apart, making it resonate with a generation that often feels unheard. Songs like When the Party's Over and I Don't Wanna Be Anymore reflect that same sensitivity, vulnerability, and honesty that once made her cry every day over someone she had never met. And while Billie did eventually meet Justin Bieber, who reached out to her as her own fame grew, it wasn't the end of her story but rather another chapter. She transformed from a crying fan to an artist Bieber himself admired, a surreal twist that speaks to how far she had come. Yet Billie has never hidden from her past. Instead, she's embraced it, speaking openly about her struggles, her mental health, and the journey from being overwhelmed by her feelings to learning to live with them, and even create from them. Her story is a testament to the power of vulnerability, that feeling too much isn't a weakness, but a strength when it's turned into art that helps others feel less alone. From the outside, It might seem like Billie Eilish's life changed overnight, from a teenager obsessed with pop idols to a global pop icon herself. But the truth is more beautiful and far more human. Her journey was shaped by heartbreak, injury, tears, and the unwavering support of her family. Through it all, she discovered the strength to take what hurt her and transform it into something haunting, beautiful, and universal. Billie Eilish's rise wasn't about escaping pain, it was about embracing it, understanding it, and sharing it with the world. And in doing so, she became more than just a fan or an artist. She became a voice for every young person who's ever felt too much and wondered if it was too much to bear. Through her music, Billie reminds us all, it's okay to feel deeply, and sometimes, it's the very thing that makes us who we're meant to be.